Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Zombi. Unrelated to the 1979 Lucio Fulci's unofficial follow-up to Dawn of the Dead, Zombie 2, this was previously known as Zombie U, back in 2012, and it was one of those releases for the Wii U that's like, hey, it's a Nintendo console, but it actually has mature third-party content. And by all accounts, it was actually a fairly decent game that had a very effective use of the gamepad, where you'd pull up the inventory when searching and whatnot, and it would have sort of a Dark Souls, never paused inventory. So you'd be looking at the screen and kind of flicking your eyes back up to the main screen to see if a zombie's trying to eat you while you're searching through someone's corpse. I'm not really sure how they're going to be able to pull that off here on the PC, now that this is a multi-platform game, but I'm curious to see if this game stands up without that sort of unique control scheme, because there's kind of the idea that this might just be a generic zombie shooter otherwise. Well, zombie shooter and zombie whacker. However, this game is also supposed to be more difficult, zombies are more dangerous, and your character can die permanently. At which point I believe they're replaced with a randomly selected character, and then you can go and kill your previous dead character to get your stuff back. Anyhow, let's just get right into this. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun, and kind of defeats the point of the whole unique corpse run thing. Let's go with normal mode. Alright, difficulties within difficulties. It's also neat in that it's a zombie apocalypse game set in London, which I don't believe there's a whole lot of those. Movies, yeah, but not so much games.
The alchemy of wealth from air will bring a second blight upon mankind. This fog of death will cloak the land, and those men who are not prepared will succumb to its foul clutches. For God shows no mercy on those who heed not his words. Thus will the end come, and the world, made unworthy in his eyes, will be purified by black angels, so that he may begin anew.
I do remember from people talking about this when it came out that there's the whole prophecy of the end times thing involved.
Yes, you.
I've got eyes on you. Follow my voice. In the tube. Don't just stand there gawping. Hurry! Now listen up. One bite will kill you. So no messing about with these blinds.
Alright, so yeah, kind of standard zombie movie rules. You get bit, you die. None of this get bit and spray some Novocaine or whatever on it, and suddenly you feel fine. I don't know how to climb that ladder. Okay, you've got to shove, but it's very deliberate. Oh, E. Okay. I guess I didn't get bit there, I just got punched. Now I'm gonna guess, based on the whole random character thing, and the fact that this appears to be a preset character, this fellow's not gonna last through this tutorial. Just a guess. Got our torch.
Use your flashlight sparingly. It
What?
attracts the infected, and you need to economize those batteries.
Talk about inconsistency game. So the actual British guy says flashlight, but the text for the, international game says torch. Can I finish this lady off? Now I can loot her, though. What? Did I successfully loot? Did I not have to do anything? Empty. Doesn't seem like I have a crouch to sneak. What? They hid the title screen behind that door.
Wakey, wakey. You still look so good. I would say it's only a nightmare, but isn't everything these days? It's a good thing I found you when I did. Welcome to the safehouse. My friends call me the prepper. You know why? Because I'm always prepared. You might not believe it, but I knew this was coming a long time ago. Now, see that device on the workbench with the screen? Pick it up.
Alright, so I guess this is kind of our safe room here. Just kind of abrupt how we got here.
I built that myself. I call it the prepper pad. It's a smart map with radar and a connection back to me, so I can watch over you. And you'll need it.
So this is
Better sort the lights out.
gamepad sort of
There's a
thing.
generator in the toilet. See the green light on your smart map?
We need to find a key card. Anything in the loo?
Now you can see what you're doing. Go back to the main room and look at the monitors. You see? The last person I tried to help went outside without the pad, and look how that ended. But there is something else you can use. That backpack is a bug out bag, see? You need it and what's inside.
Okay, so they introduced us to this whole mechanic without actually having you kill off your first character. That probably leads back outside. I'm just seeing if there's anything else around here. Pick up, like, a weapon. Still don't have a key card. I guess there's probably something important in that room. Does that use more battery? Maybe it attracts zombies from farther away. Looks like we can just kind of nail barricade any door, so that's probably from when you're running away and you need to just put up a wall behind you. Buy you some time. Sort of like killing floors welding. Except maybe actually useful. That's probably another way to block up a door. In case you ever have in-the-mouth folk chasing you. So it looks like we can't jump. We can only jump over
Now
stuff.
might be a good time to try out your radar.
Wow, he really didn't make it very far.
Go on, pick up the cricket bat. Don't be squeamish. Think of it as an unspoken agreement between survivors. Because if you get infected, wouldn't you want someone to do the same for you? Good going. A nasty business, but it's got to be done. Now, check that bob. As I recall, there's a pistol and ammo you're definitely gonna need.
So in the original game, you only had this cricket bat as your melee weapon. You never found another melee weapon. But apparently in this version, they've added more melee weapons, which I guess have different abilities, or stats, you know? I think there's like a shovel that's longer range and whatnot. But the melee is very deliberate. If you just left-click, you just push. You have to hold down right until you charge up, and then left-click to swing. And you have to keep doing that. So obviously combat, you're not super proficient at fighting zombies. Okay, so here's our inventory screen.
Good work. You've got to keep this place clean if you want to survive.
Presumably this would all be on the gamepad, normally? Hunting crossbows. Now, how do I switch the pistol? Do I have to pull it out? No, that didn't do it. Equip. Wow, that's a really small pistol. Or we're really far away.
More than 20 hours awake, and your decision-making goes to pieces. Don't neglect your sleep.
So that's kind of inconvenient, having to switch even just between your weapons. Oh, I thought that was a loot garbage, but no, just top over. So should we just go to sleep then?
Head back to the main room and take another look at the monitors. They're hooked into CCTV cameras all over London. This one's from a supermarket near you. But the more eyes you have, the better. There's more cameras at that location, so I'll walk you through hacking them. People think CCTV cameras are secure, hardwired to police HQ. But they're wrong. I was a Royal Signals boy in the army. I can teach you a thing or two about secure comms. Time for your first field trip. Those cameras won't fix themselves, and you need to do a little shopping.
That green marker is going to drive me crazy. Guess we don't need to sleep after all. Let's just go out into the world. See if our would-be survivor here can survive his first trip outside.
Give me a sec, I'll get those shutters up for you.
We don't really need a flashlight down here. Okay, so we can make quick slots, that's better. What? No, not the gun. That one, make that 2. Let's make that 3. Okay, so that's a lot more convenient than only having one thing at a time. I think I might have... Okay. I thought I just wasted my first aid because I hit 3 by accident.
You'll need a key card to get out. There's bound to be one somewhere at that station. Use your pad's environmental scanner to search the area. Perimeter looks calm, for now. Now, use your pad to scan the area and see what you can loot. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
So does this just mark loot objects in the environment? What's that shiny thing over there? Getting a lot of bullets already. Oh, it's a mounted gun. Alright. Am I supposed to use this to clear out the area down there?
Shit, you've got incoming. Check your radar.
This gun's really quiet. So did that say that the rat had loot? That probably explodes. Not a whole lot down there. I guess I'm just gonna have to get in there and bash her head in. Hey, love. Don't have a whole lot of backpack slots either. Nothing in there. I guess I could use my scanner majigger. Probably need those planks to actually board up a door. I don't even have a hammer either.
This safe house is my handiwork. A long time ago, I teamed up with a bunch of no-hopers called the Ravens of D. I helped them fortify places like this, because we knew this was coming.
So you've said before.
John Dee predicted the plague and the Great Fire of London that stopped it. And he saw plague victims in his own lifetime. Even tried to find a cure, the panacea. But it's a myth. You can see as well as anyone. There's no cure for this. Use your pad to scan that door and I'll hack it open for you. I'll get that for you. I've locked the place down for your safety. Okay, you're free to come and go now. Scan every CCTV junction box you locate so I can hack it and bring those cameras back online.
So those are animals. I don't know, crows. Guess I wouldn't be able to kill them without shooting them.
Whoa, 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 you sure you're ready to face down a bloody horde? It's your life.
Now I'm not seeing a whole lot of choice. Can't go this way. Can't hop over this small obstacle.
Excellent. Your smart map's been updated. Without a good map, you're a goner out there.
It's funny how well this thing knows if there's anything in those containers.
Throwing flares. Now they could come in handy. Bright lights to distract the dimwits.
Probably eat that chocolate bar to get my health back. Gotta cure my zombie punch. Oh wait, that's from when I fell off the ladder. Come on, climb down. Wonder if they always take 2 hits. Or if I'm just not aiming in the general head area well enough. So, okay, snuck in through there, I guess.
There's a manhole nearby that's your quickest way back to the safe house. Have a gander. Sometimes retreat is your best option. Good work, soldier.
Alright, so that's nice. Sort of a quick travel to get back out here without having to walk all the way. I wonder if we can read these newspapers. Oh, do I just have to shoot stuff with guns to level up? Map, notebook, yeah, new servers.
Got it. Triangulating. It's inside the supermarket. Be careful.
Wait, the CCTV? Is that what he meant?
Use your radar. You have to ping areas manually if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
So I assume if I want to avoid conflict, I can just pop one of these and... Oh. Shouldn't I... light it first? No, there we go. They're impact lit. Well, that guy's not going anywhere in a hurry. Kinda thought there were more of them down there. Some weird looking flares.
Shit, it was rigged to the alarm. Get inside before every blighter from miles around comes running.
I was gonna say, how am I supposed to open that otherwise?
Those poor coppers were probably responding to the supermarket's alarm, but they've got bigger problems now.
That's weird, you don't have to charge up for the finish off. Oh, it went to the fitty zone there for a second. My backpack is full of flares.
Barricades. Shit. Find a hammer. You're gonna need to rip the planks off some doors. While you're there, stock up. If it's not nailed down, loot it.
I wonder if you had to tap on the gamepad screen for that. Okay, that's our way back Pretty sure you wouldn't find handgun ammo in a British supermarket. I think someone's pointed out that the fact that they apparently added more guns to this version as well is kind of silly considering how restrictive Britain's guns laws are. Can I get rid of anything? I've got too much stuff. Probably don't need all these flares. Keep 2 of them. Have to just kind of Bioshock it here and eat everything I find. Flares I just dropped. Really not a lot in most of these containers. Tough one, aren't you?
When you find the box, link the pad up to bring the cameras back online.
Is that it?
Good. The CCTV cameras are back online. Every time you scan one of those junction boxes, I'll hack it and update your smart map. Take a look at your pad.
I do actually wish there was an option to just eat those immediately if you need health.
Good. Now, find your way back to that shortcut you passed earlier and get your arse back to the safe house in one piece. That bloody punk's making enough noise to raise the dead.
Lightning zombie? Oh, he actually is a punk.
Get out of there!
Zed's dead, baby. We don't have time to deal with him. I can't barricade that door. Oh yeah, we just have a straight up fast travel.
So you made it back. Now, you may have noticed a box in the main room with a raven symbol on it. Time to show you how it works.
Let me guess, it's a storage box.
You can stash your weapons, ammo and supplies in there. You can't carry everything while you're outside, but a well-stocked cache will give you options before you set off. So drop whatever you want in it. Shite, and not before time. There's a horde approaching. Check your radar.
So much for a safe house. I mean, we don't seem to have any sort of stamina. Ah. Where'd you come from? Identical lady? Took some hits there. These are one of my first aid kits, since we have quite a few of them now.
That'll teach them. Not that they've much intelligence left, but they've got a hunter's instinct, like an animal. And that's how I think of them. Not your neighbour, your friend, your relatives. They're all dead, and those things wearing their faces are not human.
Thought I still heard another zombie, but apparently that's... Thought that was all of them, but...
Good work, but if you got through earlier, you'll have to finish them off.
I wonder how regularly you have to do this defense thing.
I think that's the lot. All clear. Take a break. You've earned it.
Nice of him to lock me out of here when that happened.
A little nap will do you the world of good.
Don't even take the backpack off. Just sleep like that. You never know when you might need a bug out in the middle of your sleep.
I've had an idea. I think it's time we got eyes on Buckingham Palace and took a look around. You might even be able to sneak inside if they're distracted, keeping the infected out.
Sure, let's just break into the Queen's home. I'm sure there will be no consequences for that, or everybody's already dead. Anyhow, this is Zombi. It seems alright. It doesn't look too bad, though. Again, it was an HD game originally, since the Wii U can do HD. But it seems to have been touched up a little bit. Looks alright. Doesn't look awful at all. And, I kind of like the deliberate pace of it. A lot of zombie games, especially recently, are very action-y. You know, stuff like Left 4 Dead, where the zombie danger isn't really real, unless you're getting punched by like 30 of them. So having the sort of, take a couple hits and then you get bit and you die, is a neat take on it. Yeah, I think this probably stands up even without the gamepad support. Or rather, the Wii U gamepad. It's probably actually easier having your inventory pop up in the middle of the screen instead of on a separate screen. Because, I mean, that's pretty much just what Dark Souls does, right? You pull up the menu and it's there in the middle of your screen, but you can still see stuff going on around it. So you can kind of tell, like, oh shit, something's coming, I gotta close my menu. But yeah, this seems alright. This is 25 bucks on Steam. It's also available on PS4 and Xbox One, I believe. Digital only, no disc. But yeah, I'll probably play through more of this.
You need to get inside
Yes,
Buckingham
thank you.
Palace. It's your best hope for better weapons and supplies, even if it is overrun by infected.
Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Zombie, or Zombie U, and I'll see you all again next time. Till then, you folks all, take care, and make sure to be prepared.